3 hams will certainly kill him. 3 hams.
Hello. This is not going to be a full rant, as you'll notice. This is actually coming out on Sunday instead of Friday as it normally does, or those of you who get it as soon as it pops up Thursday nights. I just wanted to talk about a few things that kept me from doing the comic and the video last week. One, of course, was, as you can tell, my wife and I, when we got back from seeing the in-laws in Nebraska, we got really sick and missed 2 days of work because of it, and still have the cough. If I talk too much or if I do any forces, then it kind of does that. The reason that there's not going to be a comic tomorrow is we got really caught up with trying to get the house all cleaned up, get everything ready for Thanksgiving that's coming up. I know it's a couple weeks away, but there's a lot of things we got to get done, as well as, of course, getting everything taken care of from, the trip, that it's just been really bad. As well as, of course, I am working on, right now, those of you who are in my game, the Dresden Files, I have been working on it, have it almost all done. And those of you who are wondering how I'm doing it, because there is the Dresden Files Fate system, I'm using BESM, Big Eye Small Mouth, also known as the Tri-Stat formula from Guardians of Order. Some of you may be thinking, well, why don't you just use GURPS? I haven't used GURPS that much. I know it's a very easy thing to use, but I want to use the Tri-Stat formula because it's something I used for quite a long time. The other thing I'm going to talk about is this Friday there will be a video. There is going to be a review of a movie that I've been trying to watch all week and when I was sick. So I found it on YouTube. It's a movie that when I was younger, I didn't get to watch it. It was only showed once on Fox. I had told my parents I wanted to watch it. They said they'd tape it for me. I had to go to Boy Scouts. When I came home, it was the first thing I wanted to see. I said, yeah, got to see that. And that didn't happen because they forgot to tape it. All I got to see was the last, 2 minutes of it, which most of that was credits. So I was really happy when I found it. I really am glad I missed it, but I'm wishing I didn't tell myself I was going to do it. So, second thing I want to go ahead and talk about while we're here is to let you know that a lot of people have kind of asking me what's, I did Ecchi Month a while back for those of you who have been watching, and some people were really interested in how we explained what ecchi and hentai was. Because a lot of people wonder, what's the big difference between ecchi and hentai? And if you look through a lot of places like 4chan, 7chan, and all that, and you look at the ecchi and the hentai stuff, there's sometimes a mixture of it. And if you really look at it, what I always thought the definition of, and what I really told a lot of people the definition of ecchi was that ecchi is you can see the boobs and the nipples if you want, maybe some downstairs, but not all of the downstairs. As well as, of course, you would never be able to see penetration or any sexual act. Now, on 4chan, unfortunately, when you go into ecchi, there are some times where you do see the sexual act, so that would be considered hentai. But when there is no sexual act in there and there's just the picture of the person doing something, or just in the erotic pose, that is ecchi. Now, if there's anything lewd about it, let's put it this way. If you are looking at it and you see something dribbling out of a certain spot, that is considered hentai. It's something, let's put it this way, if you could consider this a tasteful nude, if it could show up in Playboy and not in Penthouse, then you're okay. I would say, honestly, Playboy is ecchi. There is no considered real penetration. There is talk of certain things, and this is coming from somebody whose wife got him a copy of a subscription of Playboy. His little brother got him a subscription to Playboy a while back. I don't have it anymore, but they always ask me, what do you think? What do you think? Haha. And I always said, I like the articles. Which is the truth. If you read the articles in Playboy, it's actually really good. Especially when they start talking to some of the actual actors and such that are in there. They did a interview with the guy that played Grissom on NCIS. Yeah, that's going way back there. That was really good. I really liked it. Adam Carolla. They did they did one with him that was very enlightening. I mean, he talked about how the dumbing down of America, where he went to a Starbucks and the guy could not figure out how to do change because the computers were down. And it made me think too, because there's a lot of times where we really put a lot of faith into what the computer says. And this is coming from somebody who, I was an English major in college. And from all these you're probably going, yeah, and I bet you did really well. But it's one of those things that I look at it, and I look at math, and I think, okay, it's a way to get things done. It's a way to figure out how things are going to work, which can work into the way English is. I mean, it's how you actually put the sentence together, how you make things work in itself. You could tell a person to get you a pack of something, but if they don't understand that a pack means a group of a certain item, especially if you're using any type of slang. But anyways, I really got off topic there. But that's the main thing right there between hentai and ecchi. Hentai will have anything, like you will see bodily fluids, you will see many different things going on. There will be moaning, there will be caressing, there'll be the whole kit caboodle, okay? There will be no more mysterious unwrapping of the gift, because it will be all there. But that's my little thing about hentai and ecchi. Now a little plug, if you're ever going to the Hampton Inn in Portland, Washington, either for a convention or for just flying out, I totally recommend it. Just make sure to make your your reservation online versus going directly there. Because going, like everything nowadays, if you go directly there and you say, I would like a room for the night, you're going to get charged an extra amount. My wife and I went there, got a super, super good rate, and since it's Oregon, there wasn't any sales tax, so we got even a better rate. So, yeah, I recommend it. I'm going back if I ever have to fly out again out of Portland Airport. Let's see. Other than that, that's really what I wanted to say with this video. Give you guys a heads up of what's going on. I won't tell you what the video is going to be this Friday until later. Luckily, I have Wednesday off, so I'll be able to work on it. Give you guys the video you deserve, especially for waiting this long. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta fold laundry before I go and pick up my wife at work. Like I said, it's Sunday. I got Sunday off, but I gotta work tomorrow. And I forgot to do the laundry, so I did it real quick, and now I've got to finish it up. So, those of you out there, have a great, great, great week. See you Friday. Or those of you who see stuff early, I'll see you on Thursday. So, and remember, those of you who do play my game, you are going to be playing Dresden. I'm going to be really happy, because I've been waiting for this for a long time. And those of you who think I haven't been working on anything, I do have some sketches in here. I have been working on a couple stories and working on thoughts about older Toddy. And when you're thinking, well, what do you mean older Toddy? I mean older Toddy, meaning college-age Toddy. So, yeah. Hopefully it'll turn out really good, and I'll see you guys all, like I said, later.
Time for go to bed.